Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, per usual, is my co-host, Joel Meyer. And we got a guest here. It is not Sean Archer. It is Catfish Dilly. You may recognize him from the chat. We bring him up from time to time. How you boys doing today?
Sean Archer. Sean Archer, in quotation marks, Marciano. Yeah, I'm okay. Watched a lot of the World Cup draw. What a fucking nightmare of a show that was. Absolute disaster. Weird shit going on. Like the fucking Village people closed it off, who were late to the show. They had the band playing while the Village people were still like, took 30 seconds to get on stage. Shaquille O'Neal had some just he didn't say anything all show long except for you know what they call me in the soccer world, David Blackham. And like it was just this awkward laugh because it's all like super PC, and yeah, it was just bizarre performance, bizarre show. I got through it though. Watched the draw. So many teams, 48 teams now, and yes, some good games coming up in half a year or so. But yeah, that was an odd way to spend the morning. And Wayne Gretzky too. He absolutely killed it in terms of pronouncing names. No, he didn't. He called Jordan, Curacao. It was Curacao. Macedonia was Macedonia, like a macadamia nut. Yeah, that there was another one too that I forget. Yeah, it was quite the show. But yeah, on the hockey now.
Yeah, that's what I saw was Gretzky mispronounced some things. But
of course, I'm sure it was all over Twitter.
Yeah. Dilly, how you doing?
Dilly's doing great. I went to a Youngstown State basketball game last night. It was fantastic. Shout out to Youngstown State, local basketball team. Other than that, doing great.
Nice. How's your hunting going? Have any does recently?
I've gotten nothing so far. Thanks for asking. I probably haven't spent as much time as I should, but this weekend I'll probably go get out and I'll film. It's a long season, so we got plenty of time.
Plenty of time to get out there.
Chasing a fox, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to trap a fox. I'm gonna set some traps and got a couple coyotes and a red fox.
Nice. Yeah, I'm doing good. I forgot a story from Dublin that I wanted to tell on the podcast yesterday. So it's so we're at this pub. It's closing down, but it's connected right to like more of like a nightclub bar situation, which closed like half hour later, but it was somewhere else to go and hang out. So we enter like through the back. And, like I get there, I'm like leaning on a stool, and the security guy's like looking at me. He's like, "Get down." I'm like, "What do you mean get down? I'm just standing here. I'm just standing here." Like it wasn't. I wasn't even on. I was lower.
You're too tall.
Yeah, because I'm tall. I'm right. I'm not standing. That has not happened to me in years, in probably like a decade, having that happen.
Get down.
So I was like,
chop your knees off.
Also, Primark. I'm not sure if you guys heard of the Primark store. It originated in Dublin as Pennies, and you guys know the Rob Lowe NFL hat thing there. It was very cheap, so I had to get one NHL logo hat here.
Nice.
NHL logo hat. It was €12 there, so $15 for a hat. Had to get it there for the meme. So hockey, as you said before, is alive and well over there in Dublin.
Yeah, good investment there. Ryan Lowe.
Yeah, speaking of good investments, our puck bets from last night. Did a show on Thursday afternoon for Thursday slate, and that was pretty good there. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube there to get all of our live streams. So for myself, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 3 there. So up 82 puck bucks. Joel as well up. It's not summing out there. Up 25 puck bucks there. So a positive day there on Thursday, Joel. What were your takeaways from last night?
Yeah, we'll talk a lot about these teams tomorrow. Some notable ones. Yeah, Pittsburgh down 3 goals. I had them on the or the Lightning down 3 goals. I had them on the money line and the over 6.5. Thankfully, they came back 3-3, but then the Pittsburgh Penguins made it 4-3, and then the Lightning, I thought, tied it, but apparently went off of Hagel's glove or some bullshit, and the goal was disallowed to make it 4-4. So, yeah, 4-3 loss there. Rangers loved that. Malinsky, the Wild, apparently that line was correct with that only minus 118, and they got pretty easily handled by the Flames. At least the under 5.5 came through. Rangers, mentioned them already, but the under 5.5, I lost that on a edge net, of course, to make it 4-2. Yeah, Avalanche got smoked. Never had a chance with that under 5-3. I think it was the final 6-3. And yeah, we already have a few bets in pocket for tomorrow that we mentioned on yesterday's show.
Yeah, bet for tonight for yes,
Right.
but yeah, good. Yeah, Avs in the under there. Under my loss in the Wild. I'm lucky I didn't go too big on the Wild because that was one of my favorite plays there. But yeah, Rangers came through. Leafs, good road win there in Carolina. Joseph Waldo got injured in that one, so that's something to watch with Anthony Stolarz already out for Toronto.
And the Lions won. I had a bunch of stuff tied to that, so that was important. Relatively easy win there.
Yeah. Here's our plays for tonight at the 6.5 minute mark. Buffalo, Vegas, San Jose small play plus 1.5. Utah and Washington there. I don't think there's been any other major news or lineup changes for theirs. Sticking with those for tonight, and we have a big old 12-game slate on the docket here for Saturday here. So let's get right into that here at 12:30 on Saturday. We got the Colorado Avalanche minus 170 at the New York Rangers plus 142, over 5.5 minus 135, under 5.5 plus 114. Joel, what do you think your Avs here?
Yeah, a tough game against the Islanders. Patrick Roy usually plays the Avalanche pretty hard for obvious reasons, and yeah, he got some offensive juice from his players, and the Avalanche were very sleepy. Didn't play nearly like they have for most of the season, and now they have a chance to respawn in a big way against the Rangers, who as we know have been very mediocre at home to say the least. A bit better lately, but still not as good as they are on the road. You're getting a better price for the Avalanche against the Rangers than you did against the Islanders, and I don't know. I think the Islanders have been a little bit better team, certainly at home. So yeah, I'm a little tempted here to take the Avs on a nice bounce back at under $2 there at minus 170. So give me 25 puck bucks on the Avalanche money line. You can do the puck line as well if you want if you don't want to lay the juice. But I will be just fine taking that juicy number. The total, 15 puck bucks. Give me that under 5.5. I think we know about the Rangers. They still struggle to score at home. Avalanche, one of the best defensive teams in the league, if not the best, and two great goalies there in probably Blackwood. Wedgwood didn't play the last one due to some minor injury. He could play yet this one, but I would suspect it's Blackwood again. So him and Shesterkin most likely. Two good goalies, two good defensive teams. Under 5.5, 15 puck bucks there as well.
Say 20 or 25 on the Avs?
On the money line, yeah, 25.
25? All right. Dilly?
All right, so I'm going to start this off hot here, okay? All right. I like the Avs. I think it's going to be pretty tight in the beginning here. Leading up to that, I want to say my play for this game, already in pocket here, is Avs to win from behind from plus 245.
Nice.
I love these number. To win from behinds.
You love those come from behinds. You love those come from behinds. It's classic Dilly play.
I think with like big favorites like Dallas tonight, right? You put them in a 2-team and you're just sweating them. Sometimes they just ride out and they take the lead and they never look back, but you're sweating them. So, we're talking like the Rangers score first here and the Avs just dominate and never look back. Plus 245. It's worth a sprinkle. I usually go like, a little under a half unit on them for fun because I don't want to lay the big number. So, but I agree with Joel completely. I do think Wedgwood could come back. I think there is a good chance he can. They did say that it's super like a minor injury, and he is traveling with the team. So there's a good chance that he comes back for this game here, just to kind of cool the Rangers down.
To your point, the Avalanche do struggle in first periods. If you
In the
can call it
first
struggle.
period.
Yeah,
Yep.
compared to the second and third. That's just anecdotally. I don't have a stat in front of me, but I do know.
No,
that
it is
they
accurate. I can
leaked
pull that
second
stat
and
up
third
for you right
periods.
now if you want.
Yeah, have a look.
Yeah, give me.
Their goal
right here.
differential in the first period is +8, and then +16, and then +28, +28 in the third period.
Right.
That's
I
nuts.
mean, a lot of
specifically
empty netters there, I'm sure, but yeah, that's
on the
insane.
road. Oh yeah, on the road they're outscoring their opponents 13 goals to 9 in the first period. So, I mean,
That's still low
Yeah.
by their standards.
Yeah.
right, that is. Yeah, and the Rangers are good. The Rangers are unlike a lot of teams they play. They're trending upward right now. I mean, it's going to be a good game. I think the Avs pulled away late, and I like the Avs in regulation. I think it's worth a 170. I think you're getting a good price on the Avs comparatively to what they've been. I mean, when was the last time you seen the Avs less than a -200? You know?
Not that long ago, but we get the point.
Last night, last night in New York, but no, yeah, I am going the other way here. I'm taking the Rangers +142, just 10 puck bucks. I just think, it is tough to go against the Avs. I don't think they're going to lose back-to-back games, but the Rangers seem to have found something here over the past few weeks. Came home from that road trip out west. Only loss since then has been a back-to-back against the Lightning. So just 10 puck bucks on the +142. I do agree with the under, but I feel like that's correlated to the Rangers, and I'll take the 30 cents there on the Rangers. But yeah, that come from behind play is great because like tonight, the Stars are -300, but they're +235 to win from behind. Like, Sharks could score the first goal, like get a power play, get one on the board. It's a good play, and if they do go down 1-0, they're not even plus money. So that is a good angle there. I think Dilly has been attacking here with the come from behind. He's replacing the period man. So we got two different prop angles here for these two guys.
Two different holes.
Ryan knows I like to come from behind. I like to come from behind.
Always. That's his favorite. All right, down to we also have the sleepy morning game there for the under as well. It's
right
9:30 a.m. local time for Colorado. So I don't know 3:30
Saturday. I'm not a working man anymore. I don't remember the days of the week.
Yeah. I got the Blue Jackets +142 at the Florida Panthers -170, under 6.5 -115, over 6.5 -105. Dilly, got anything for this one?
As a matter of fact, the only thing that I have written down is that the Florida Panthers have won the last 8 regular season games versus Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a side in this, honestly. I think Columbus is 7-9-11 in regulation, so I don't even think a regulation play is it's not there. I really don't. And I'm really a money line wagering kind of guy. So as far as total goes, what do we got? A 6.5? I mean, with the Panthers playing recently, I would have to probably take the under on that 6.5. But that's
what does 7-9-11 mean? 11 overtime losses?
No, I'm confused.
No, so 11 games have gone to extra time. Right. Not just losses, just
no, they do love going to overtime.
right. So 7 regulation wins, 9 regulation losses, and 11
just overtimes.
Right.
Okay.
So play the draw here. Put it on Sunday best, boys. We got a tie game.
Yeah, I think both teams are a little aggressive right now. I mean, I think the way to go is like probably player props in this game, and I'm not a player prop guy, but I think there are some guys you guys could probably shout more of them out. But on Columbus, who just rake.
Zach Werenski's shots on goal is always a good ladder. Always a good ladder. Jolie, what you got?
Yeah, it's Panthers. Another loss again to a pretty weak team in the Predators. Big favorites there, and they couldn't muster up more than a goal. Now they're playing the Blue Jackets, who mustered up 6 goals. Back and forth game against Detroit. They were winning, then they were losing, then they're winning, then they were losing again, and ultimately got the overtime winner or was it a shootout? I don't remember.
Shootout, yeah. Because
shootout.
JVR shot in this.
Right. Somebody was bitching about that in the group chat. Anyway, I think the Panthers do bounce back here. You're laying a big number, but the Jackets still a pretty mediocre road team. But it's tough to trust the Panthers at this point. They're still playing well in terms of their own underlying numbers, but they can't hold these leads. Goaltending has been suspect as well. Yeah, this is another one where this is another come from behind game with the way the Jackets blow leads. I don't know. That's all I got for this one, really. If I had to play a side here or a total, it would be the under 6.5 at -115, or the Panthers -1.5 +130. But nothing there. But shout out to the chat. We got a couple of guys in there, a couple old favorites. Trevor of all trades. Good day, men. Thanks for the show. And our friend from Portugal, Tomas.
Yes, Tomas.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm taking the dog here again. Blue Jackets +142. 15 puck bucks on this one. A little bit more confident in the Jackets against the Panthers than I am in the Rangers against the Avalanche. Panthers 1 win in their past 6 games, and that was in Nashville when Nashville was kind of reeling, coming back from Sweden there. Columbus back-to-back wins, a bunch of overtime games. Kind of like that angle there. But yeah, +142 I think is a good number. Panthers just struggling right now, and Jackets are 7-6-2 on the road, so don't hate them going on the road too much there. Okay, we are brought to you by Kalshi. I would just partner up with them. A real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. In all 50 states, you can trade tons of markets, including every sport and more. You also can trade props like first touchdowns or first goal scorers. Besides sports, they have tons of other markets, including politics, entertainment, and even the weather. At Kalshi, you can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. And Underdog is your home for pick'em entries, where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. And Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP.
Dilly is getting after it. He's pounding the beers, and I saw him setting up a shot during the break.
Let's do it. All right. Down to 7 p.m. now. Night slate. We got the Montreal Canadiens +110 at the Toronto Maple Leafs -130. Over is at 6.5. Both the over and under are paying off -110 here. We got one of our favorite system plays here, the Malinsky. Toronto coming home from a 6-game road trip with 1 day off. They're playing well. 3 straight wins in Pittsburgh, Florida, and Carolina there. Montreal coming off a shootout win against the Jets there. They're in the second half of a back-to-back. Habs are 7-3-2 on the road. They won the second meeting this season against Toronto. They lost the first one 5-2. So I love the Habs here at +110. Going to throw 20 puck bucks on that, and also really like the over here. Montreal, Toronto over 6.5, -110 for 22 puck bucks there. Both teams have gone over in 18 of their 26-27 games here, and both games this season were 5-2. So give me the Habs and the over.
Agree with both of those. Of course, you mentioned close to the start of the show that Joseph Wall is injured once again, and we know that Stoli, the goalie, is nowhere near being found. He hasn't touched the ice yet, despite everyone being told it's no big deal right when it happened. He's a mystery with him, and then Wool is hurt once more. You can't string more than 6 or 7 games together, it seems like. But yeah, the Leafs are playing better. That's true, to be fair. Now they got a bit lucky with some of the bounces against the Hurricanes. Like that. The Scott Lawton goal, the puck just bounces off the stanchion like that, comes right to him, right in front. Freddie Anderson's looking the other way. And Freddie's getting Bronx cheered already. I don't know if it was the Canes fans or visiting Leafs fans on that first goal, like a minute into the game.
Probably both.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't tell who was doing it. So yeah, he's not playing well there in Carolina. Who is playing well, though, is, well, at least last game, I gave him the old HTV chump bump. I was making fun of Austin Matthews, and he has probably his best game since coming back from injury. Scored a nice goal there on the rush. But yeah, I don't really have too much more to say in addition to what you said about the Habs and the over. So we'll do 20 puck bucks on each. should be Dennis Hildeby, who's been fine, I guess, so far this year. But Wool is the reason why the Leafs are back close to the playoffs again. Daily.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with Habs. Take that plus 110, take a plus 115 if you have bet 365. Yeah, I mean, Leafs, it's a six game rotor. Like you said, goalie situation going on here. Another thing is best way to start a dumpster fire with some dried up leaves. So you're right there.
Yes.
Austin Matthews, he's absolutely heating up. I just want to say that. But Austin Matthews, I mean, it's just a bad spot. It's a bad spot for the Leafs. You know what? It's just nothing bad about the Leafs, except they suck. But it's just a bad spot for them. So, yeah, that's it.
Bad spot. Love the Habs. Bad spot.
Bad spot.
All right. Down to 7 o'clock again. Predators plus 195 at the Carolina Hurricanes minus 238. Over 5.5 minus 142. What are we doing? What are we doing here, DraftKings? Under 5.5 plus 120. Joel, what do you got here?
Well, I mean, that's a massive number once again. I mean, the market clearly expects the Hurricanes to bounce back after getting, at least on the score sheet, handily beaten by the Leafs. The shitty ass Leafs, dried up Leafs. You started dumpster fire with. So yeah, that's a huge number. The Predators are actually playing pretty well lately, to their credit. They won 4 of their past 5, something like that. Just
4 or 5.
A nice win in Florida. So I hate to say it, but I got to go with the weight team here. I don't know if I could do just the money line. We'll do 20 bucks on the plus 1.5, hoping for a tight game. We know about all these overtime games in NHL this year. So overtime obviously gets that done. And I guess just 10 bucks on the money line, because I'll be kicking myself if they win the game outright and just be holding that minus 130 plus 1.5. So that's why I'm going. And the total there, Predators are getting some good defense finally. Their goaltending much improved. So we'll also go with the under 5.5 plus 120, 15 bucks. Daily.
Yep. So don't really have much of a position on this game. I think that line's a little too steep for Carolina. I feel like they could be on a few games trending downward here. I always have faith in the Preds. I like the Preds. I like watching them. I think
you and yourself alone.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's a yellow jersey. You're like, oh, the Penguins are yellow, the Predators are yellow.
I did live there. First team I really started paying attention to hockey was the Preds. But I do really think it's very fishy. I mean, there has to be, when I see something like a plus 1.5, what? Okay, never mind. Completely disregard what I was about to say just then. So
I mean, minus 130 is good for a plus 1.5 in today's parity filled league.
Yeah, I do not like the plus 1.5 plays ever. I mean, I don't like this. I would never play those ever.
I hate sweating the empty net bullshit, man. One way or the other, too.
Yes.
So I'm with you.
Yeah, I really do not like those that much. I mean, if anything, the Preds is the side, in my opinion, here. What are they giving us there? Sorry, plus 195.
Plus 195.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Preds could be on an upward trend. I mean, there's no expectations on the Predators right now. I mean, yeah, I really do. This is kind of one of those
fuck it game.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those frick it games, and it's a gut feeling play here. And it's like, if you want to throw a dart, like, there's so many games you don't need to play them. I mean, I'm sure there's someone on the Preds that are running player prop points, or something like that you could target, but no firm positions on this game for me.
Good shit.
Yeah, I agree with Joel here. I'm taking the Predators plus 195 for 10 and the under 5.5 plus 120 for 15. Not going to touch the plus 1.5, but surprised to see the under that heavily priced. I mean, it's that 6 at most books and minus 110 both ways there. But I think this is a 3-2 type of game, potentially going to overtime there. Hurricanes have scored 1 goal in each of their past 2 games, 2 or fewer in 4 or 5. Predators also not allowing too much in the past 10 games. The Hurricanes have the best expected goals against per 60, and the Preds have the 5th best here. So see a low scoring, boring game. Not the type of game you want to watch unless you're catfish there, apparently. So
No, I won't
Nashville,
be watching it. Let me clarify. I will not be watching it. I like to watch them.
yeah. And yeah, Nashville, Steven Stamkos has been turning it up. I wonder if they told him, like, hey, turn it up. We'll trade you somewhere good. And we'll get pieces for you. Also, Andrew Burnett, probably not going to be the first coach fired. I forget who reported it today, but it was someone somewhat credible saying that Pete DeBoer was in conversations with the Kings there. So if there's a first coach fired thing out
Jim
there,
Miller
maybe
had to be
look
the
at Jim
favorite going
Miller.
into the season.
Yeah, I got odds from some bookies.com has Jim Miller's not even listed. So the field plus 850 seems like a decent bet there. Dilly, you're raising your hand. Is that like in a classroom setting, or are you just saying you agree?
Well, I couldn't agree more. But also, just since we're talking about coaches, I just want to shout out the Dan Muse,
Oh no.
Jack Adams.
No, you
Take it.
don't. No, you don't. All right, moving on down here to 7 p.m. Once again, we got the New York Islanders plus 160 at the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 192, over 5.5 minus 135, under 5.5 plus 114. Dilly, you're in Archer's seat. The Isles are his team. Throwing this one to you.
No, I'll take it. I could take this. I do like the Isles here. The Isles do play up to their competition here. The Bolts, we got Vassy down. He's day to day, right? I mean,
I saw
he
something that he should be back on Saturday, but that may have just been speculation.
right. I think they were speculating before they actually looked at who they were playing because they didn't realize they were playing the Islanders. So
Oh, he's actually
the
not that hurt.
Islanders, anytime they're in a big underdog spot like this, like they play up to their competition. So I got some numbers written down here. Consensus lines, more or less. And starting from most recent to later, the Avs, the only home game in this lineup, a plus 152, the Islanders won. This was very recent here, a couple days ago. And the rest of these games are all road games. Dallas 152, Utah plus 182, Vegas plus 160, Washington a plus 187. I mean, I think this is an absolutely great spot for the Islanders who are trying to they're trending upward. I mean, I said that not too long ago in the Discord. We were talking amongst each other, and I said that I thought the Islanders were on an upward trend, and then they lost the next like 3 games or something like that, as per usual. But I do think they will probably likely continue that trend, and they'll just have some dips here and there. But I think that a plus 160 is phenomenal. I think if you take a plus 160, you will see clothesline value on the Islanders.
I like it. Patrick Waugh is a dog. Yeah, once again, every time I bet a guy for Jack Adams, the team just loses the next game, 2 games, 3 games, and that's what happened again. John Cooper losing to the Penguins, Dilly's Penguins last game. This one, yeah, the line is too big, and Dilly made some good points there with Islanders winning as big dogs. That makes sense. They profile as a team that you don't want to trust as big favorites, but with the nice plus sign in front of a big number, that's when you want to take him. But I'm going to stay away from that altogether. We're going to go back to the well with the Lightning and overs, though. I guess it's a 6 even money, minus 105.
I'm seeing a minus 105, minus 110.
All right, minus 105 is probably wildly available.
It's weird because like FanDuel minus 124, DraftKings, okay, DraftKings there, MGM minus 105, Fanatics plus 110. If you're not limited at Fanatics, take that.
Right.
We'll go with the middle
Amen.
one, minus 105.
We'll take minus 105. Yeah.
All right, $20 on the over in this one.
Yeah. Great points there by Dilly. Islanders are 8-3 as road underdogs, 3-0 in all games when the line was between 142 and 172. So I'm going to take 15 bucks on the Isles here, plus 160. Gonna hope that it's not Vasilevsky because the Lightning really have no reason to play him unless he is 100%. And yeah, the Islanders are feeling good, and they're a good value there as road underdogs. Just beat the Lightning at home there 2-1 at a plus 109, now going on the road, getting 50 more cents there, getting half $1. So good value there, I think, on the Isles. All right, down to 7 p.m. again. Got the New Jersey Devils minus 115 at the Boston Bruins minus 105. Over 5.5 minus 115. Under 5.5 at minus 105 here. Do the Devils play tonight? Is that why I'm on?
The Knights.
Yeah, Devils play tonight at home against Vegas. Revenge game for Akira Schmid. He was with the Devils at some point, right? Am I misremembering?
Oh
that?
yeah. I thought you were talking about this game.
Oh no, last game. So yeah,
tonight's game.
Devils at home. Yeah, yes, and then Devils shipping up to Boston there for this one. Boston has been very good without David Pastrnak. Morgan Geeky, I think, scored again. Elias Lindholm might have had a few points there against the Blues. Alternating wins and losses now in their past 7 for Boston. 3 straight losses for the Devils coming into Friday. So, maybe wait to see what happens on Friday. But I like Boston here, minus 105. I think you'll get some CLV there. I'm going to take 21 bucks on Boston minus 105. I think I saw it's Markstrom tonight, so should be Allen tomorrow. But Swayman's been playing well, so nothing on the total as of now. But just Boston here, minus 105.
Yeah, once again, we are aligned. Give me 20 bucks on the Bruins money line. Korpisalo played the last game, played well, but it'll be Swayman almost certainly for Saturday. We want to see Charlie McAvoy. I know he was pretty close in the last game. I don't know if he'll be back for certain, but he's getting close. I don't think Pastrnak is as close, so it'll still be a pretty banged up Bruins team, but not as banged up as the Devils. I mean, did Brendan Dillon play in that last game? Remember we were talking about if he's concussed or not.
He's not on this injury report, so he must have.
What the hell? All right, I guess he wasn't as banged up as it looked. Yeah, they're still missing Jack Hughes, of course, and a couple of guys. So yeah, 2 banged up teams. Give me the Bruins, 25 bucks at that minus 105. And I'm kind of tempted by the under 5.5, given the fact that it's Jake Allen, who has been far more trustworthy than Jacob Markstrom for the past couple of years. So we'll also put 15 bucks on that under.
All right.
Daly's turn.
Yep. So, I mean, if you're going to take a side, which I have already, it's going to be Boston, that minus 105. I mean, they're 66.66% of games they win at home. Yeah, I mean, the Devils got some big injuries right now, right? Boston has some big injuries, but I don't know. If I pick a side, it's definitely going to be Boston. I have them. I thought minus 105 was a decent price. I like Boston in this matchup.
Yeah, sense to play there. All right, going down to a 7 p.m. start in Calgary. Got the Utah Mammoth minus 105 at the Calgary Flames minus 115. Total is at 6.5 with both the over and the under at minus 110. Joel, what do you got?
Another back-to-back. The Mammoth playing tonight in Vancouver, and the Flames, they keep trucking along. They've had a pretty condensed schedule, but so have most teams, including the Mammoth. They have to stop the Flames from outplaying the Wild last night. And, yeah, they have good performance from Dustin Wolf, one of his few of the year, and then we'll see if it's Devin Cooley for this one. I don't know who's confirmed for the Mammoth tonight in net. Is it
I believe it's
Veggie?
He's likely.
All right, so who's the backup again for the Mammoth?
Is it Vanacek? Vanacek, right?
Okay, yeah. He's an okay backup.
Is he 2-5-1? 3-1-1 goals against, 8.69 save percentage.
All right, well, I guess he's a backup for a reason. Yeah, it's tough to call with the game going on tonight, but I gotta. The Mammoth finally won a game, but they finally got some goals out of their system with the 7-goal performance against the Ducks. We'll see if that inspires some confidence. They're healthy again now. Sean Dursey back in the lineup. I'm pretty sure. Don't put your house on that.
He's not on the injury report, so he should be back.
Yeah, that's important for them because Sergachev has not been the number one defenseman this year that they were hoping he would be. Yeah, this one is too close to call for myself. We're going with the Mammoth money line and the over tonight, but I don't know about this one.
Kelly?
Yep. So So yeah, like you said, Mammoth, Utah is on a back-to-back. Flames are short -115. Uh, so I like to look at these games like 3-game series. Mammoth the first one at home. Flames got the second two at home. They're nearly meaningless games, but I think that the better team in this situation wins the series. I like to think of it like baseball, right? You bet in a series spread, right?
Mhm.
Or you bet to win the series. So yeah, I think the -115 is maybe 10, 15 cents cheaper. I think it probably closes around -130 ish, somewhere around there. Uh, Utah lost 4 of the last 5, I believe. Yeah, 4 of the last 5.
Mhm.
Flames, crap team as well. 2 of the last 5 they've won. But if you're gonna pick a piece of crap, then this game I'd pick the Flames. A flaming piece of crap.
I completely agree there.
Belongs to the dumpster. Started the Bible loose.
Right.
Yeah, take that. Take the Flames here, -115. 23 bucks on them. I like them quite a bit here. Utah's
Can I put maybe $25 dilly dollars on those on the Flames?
$20. Yeah.
I like that one a lot. I'll pass that one by the producer and see if I can get that in for next show.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, Utah 1-3-1 on no days rest this season. 4-6-2, I believe the numbers were last year on no days rest. So, yeah, Vanacek is a backup for a reason, as Joel said. So, yeah, Calgary -115 for 23 puck bucks, and then I think I also like the under here, under 6.5 at -110. There, going to take 22 puck bucks on that one. There, it is tough with Vanacek in net. Hopefully, it's Dustin Wolf. I know Flames played one of their best games of the season there against the Wild. So, yeah, taking the Flames and the under here on Calgary on Saturday night. And we are brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. At Novig, you're getting the best prices. There's a reduced juice on pretty much every bet there. Novig is available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And of course, we got Rhythm. Rhythm has crushed the NFL this season, especially on props. Been really good at identifying when to fade players and take those unders. College basketball is up and running, and with 300 plus schools, Rhythm has predictions for every game every night. Pairs nicely with the college experience podcast. Super easy to sign up and run predictions off the house model. You can make your own, play with the sliders. So use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use code SGPN25. All right, still here at 7 p.m. Got the St. Louis Blues +130 at the Ottawa Senators -155. Over 5.5 -115. Under 5.5 -105. I have nothing for this game. This is a pass game. Joel, what do you got?
No, give me the sense here. They had that long road trip, and again, like hardly any of these teams are getting 2 days off, so there's hardly any practice time going on. Same thing with the Blues; they're just playing every other night, and they're a far inferior team to the Sens. We've been talking about their very good analytical numbers for a while now, and the goaltending has been holding them back. Coming off that loss to the Rangers could be somewhat forgiven by the fact that there's a 7-game roadie they were coming back from. Bad spot for the Sens there against the Rags, and this is where they can make up for that with the win against a terrible Blues team who are pretty banged up now. Brady Kachuk back, getting back into the swing of things. I think that the Sens are the play here. Absolutely, 25 puck bucks on the home team with -155. And, we'll double down here as well. Under 5.5, 15 puck bucks on that too. Hopefully we get a decent performance from Linus Ullmark because it was Maryline who played the last game. So I'm sure it'll be Ullmark here. Daily.
Yep. So, yeah, I like the Sens here too. I think these games that are out of conference, the better team prevails majority of the time. I mean, I was surprised the Blues won the first matchup. So Yeah, I like the Sens. And I definitely I like the over in this game. The last game only went to 7. I could have definitely seen a 5-4 game there. I think they see each other less often. Therefore, they don't really know how to match up as well. They don't really know how to play. Sens, that's what I like.
They don't know how to play. Who the fuck are these Blues? Are they even playing the same sport?
Right. They don't even they were like, what am I singing right
Fucking aliens.
All right. Down here at 9 p.m. Got the Chicago Blackhawks plus 180 at the Los Angeles Kings minus 218. Under 6.5 minus 130. Over 6.5 plus 110. I'll take this one again because I had nothing for last one. We just saw this matchup, this exact matchup in LA on Thursday night, playing a little 2-game series here. Dilly might like that. It's kind of like baseball here. 2-game series. Chicago won that one 2-1. Now you're still getting plus 180 after they closed plus 171 in that one. 2-1 game, very low scoring here. So yeah, I like the Blackhawks a lot. Plus 180. I'll put 15 bucks on them. I think Bedard. I don't know if he's in the heart conversation for real, but like the Kings, I just don't know what they are. They've lost 2 straight, and what's that? 6 of their past 8 there. Blackhawks have been 2 of their past 3 after a 5-game losing streak there. So yeah, the Blackhawks plus 180 for 15. And then I'll just take the under 6.5 for minus 130 because the under 6 is minus 120. So I'll take the 10 cents there for 26 bucks.
Great buy.
Tough. Blackhawks playing again against the Kings. It's a weird one. They just stay in LA. Honestly, I think that this should happen more often. It'll help with the scheduling and whatnot. Less travel, especially for these Western teams who travel way more than they do in the East. So I think we should get more of these baseball series, if we're being honest. Yeah, it's tough also to beat the same team twice in a row, especially as huge underdogs. Same price there, more or less. And yeah, we had the Blackhawks last time, so in theory we should back up again. But I'm gonna stay away from that. But I'm definitely not playing the Kings. If I had to play a side, it would be the Hawks. But yeah, minus 218 is way too high for this Kings team against basically any team in the league right now. But yeah, we'll join you on that under 6.5 for a lot of the same reasons. We'll do 20 bucks there as well.
Yeah, and I think anyone who is listening should probably play the Blackhawks because 3 great minds that you're listening to right now all think the Blackhawks are going to win.
Did Joel say that? Did Joel say that?
I didn't say that. I said I would take them if I had to bet the side. But
no, that sounds like I would take them if I have to. And 3 great minds think alike. We all think that we would take them if we had to. Just a couple of us have already had to. So the Kings, I mean, they hate their fans. They're 3-6-3 at home. I mean, do you want to sell tickets? Let me do the old fashioned Dilly handicap. All right. So you could go in LA of all the things, you could go to the store and you could buy a Coca-Cola and a bag of Doritos for $24. Or you could go to this LA Kings hockey game for $24. I mean,
is this Canada? $24 for Doritos and a pop?
What flavor are the Doritos?
Yeah.
What flavor are the Doritos? So,
where does Joel Meyer, who is Canada, go when he visits? He goes to California, which it just spreads. It just and that's the reason we make West Coast teams travel more than we do East Coast teams.
Fuck them.
So they can spend less money. We appreciate our hockey players. We say, look, if you live most of the season on the East Coast, you spend less money. Trust me, it works out.
Dilly, what do you think about Saturday night Blackhawks to come from behind at plus 390?
Blackhawks come from behind.
Blackhawks come from behind on a Saturday night. I mean, that's
Let me see. Just sit there for a sec. Let me see how often Blackhawks come from behind. So
watch what
when their opponent scores first. Okay, so matter of fact, they do not very often. They are 1-5-3 when their opponent scores first. So I would not play a black cock coming from behind.
So they just take the lead and just keep them down. If
right, because therefore they are 11-4-3 when scoring first. Now you might as well say they're 11-7. I know you went over this.
I love that. I love doing that. Yeah.
Right. Let's just keep it real, like baseball.
Yes, let's keep it real. Like baseball. Okay, down to 10 p.m. here. Got the Minnesota Wild minus 135 at the Vancouver Canucks plus 114. Over 5.5 minus 120. Under 5.5 plus 100. Joel, what are your Canucks doing?
Well, once again, we have another back-to-back. Yeah, this is a surprising number for the Canucks. It's they're about the same price now. Get to the Mammoth. Now they're same price to the Wild while they're on a back-to-back. That doesn't make any sense to me. And the Wild should get the money, but then again, we underestimated the market when it came to them against the Flames when they were only minus 120 favorites or so. So that's curious. I mean, the Wild have been like they've been playing every other game again. A couple back-to-backs in this long winning point streak that ended against the Flames. So yeah, they're playing slow. They were bad against Edmonton, even though they won. They're bad against the Flames, so they're pretty exhausted, I would say. And the Canucks are playing on a back-to-back after coming back from a long-ish road trip down the West Coast. So I got to go with the Wild here. They're a significantly better team, and the line doesn't make any sense, considering I do think that they are at least a little better than the Mammoth, and they have the benefit of playing the Canucks on the back-to-back. So we'll see who's in net. Actually, I should check that. Who's starting in net for the Canucks tonight? Is it Lankinen?
Lankinen's tonight, so it's Nikita Tolopilo tomorrow?
Yeah, he won his first NHL game there on that road trip. So he played okay. But still, it's a massive disadvantage for them going against the wall of St. Paul. Yes. And Jesper Wallstedt, who should get the start here. So give me the Wild, 25 bucks on that, and I'm staying away from the total. I mean, it's one of those correlated ones where the Canucks can win a shootout, but the Wild likely are just to beat them down 3-1, 4-1 kind of deal. So no, nothing on the total.
Delhi.
Yeah. Exactly. Vancouver's on a back-to-back. I think minus 135 gives you significant closing line value on this. I see it moving maybe 15 to 20 cents. Vancouver allows the most goals allowed average per game. 3.63, that is. That's a lot. I mean, you're allowing the average hockey total set it. We could say the average is 6, but 6.5 realistically. But 3.63, you're giving them half the goals. I mean, Minnesota doesn't score very many goals, but Vancouver is just trending downward. Not much more you could say about that. They are just, ever since we traded JT Miller, they traded JT Miller because he's a dog. I mean,
he's a dog in the bad sense. Yeah, dogging it out there.
Look, there's nothing more than guys like to be around a guy who's just a real guy. JT Miller, he hunts, fish, and loves every day. Okay, that's it. So you take him out, and it's like, I bet you they're in there thinking like, man, texting JT and saying, yo, Catfish Dilly really wants to hang out with you and go hunting with you. And he's probably not responding to that, but he responds to them on other stuff. But the Wild of the play here, minus 135.
Yeah, I completely agree. Wild, Wild, minus 135 there. I'm putting 27 bucks. I thought about doubling that. Like I'm confident in this play.
Wait a minute, you thought about doubling that?
I thought about putting 2 units on it. Yeah, thought about doubling.
Doubling. You thought about doubling.
You get it. I thought about doubling that. There you go. There you go, Dilly. But yeah, I'm gonna take that. But I'm also looking at the Canucks team total. You have under 2.5 at minus 110. Under 1.5 is plus 255. So I'm gonna put 27 bucks on the Wild at minus 135, and then just 11 bucks on the Canucks under 2.5 at minus 110 because they're very much correlated. But Vancouver has scored 2 or fewer in 3 straight and 5 of 6. Only game they had 5 was in Anaheim. Not sure who started that one for the Ducks. Peter Mrazek there, so a decent goaltender, I suppose. But he's no Wall of St. Paul for Minnesota there. So maybe a shutout for Wallstead could be a prop to take. But yeah, Wild here. Maybe a puck line because when they win by a shutout, it's usually a puck line there. But have had a bunch of close games recently. So Wild minus 135 for 27. Canucks under 2.5 minus 110 for 11. All right, down 10 o'clock again. Got the Winnipeg Jets plus 170 at the Edmonton Oilers minus 205. Total is at 6.5. Both the over and the under are at minus 110. Back to back here again. Winnipeg is at home against Buffalo. Dilly, what do you got?
Yeah, so like you said, Jets on a back-to-back. I rarely will you ever catch me betting against the team. I mean, betting with the team on the back-to-back. In this situation, the only advice I could give anyone on this game is maybe put the Oilers in a two-teamer. There's no doubt I think they're going to win. Am I personally interested in laying a minus 205? I'm not. Not the Oilers, not right now. Late season team. They play great hockey later on in the season. They like to stick around. They play with their food. So yeah, I definitely think if you like someone, Carolina's a good option. You could put them in with tomorrow. Either the minus 170s.
I thought you liked the Preds.
Right.
But if you like Carolina, it's a good
Okay, if you like.
Well, I did. I'm just saying. I'm saying if you right. Like my yeah.
Come on.
No, I like the Preds. I'm not saying put them in there. I'm just saying they're a two-teamer piece. I don't have a two-teamer currently. I don't like any. I don't like any of the big favorites tomorrow. I think it's a dog-heavy day. But there is one of those.
Ohio State versus Indiana.
Right, cross sport. You're right, Joel.
Yeah.
Cross sport parlays. We love it. Get some real football in there. Got the EPL kicking off tomorrow.
We're telling too much. We're giving them too much information right now because this is just too sharp.
Yeah, breaking people's brains.
You always get better. If you don't know, you get better odds when you cross sport parlay.
That's a little known secret.
Do you actually? Is that a thing?
Take a 170. Find a college football minus 170 and an NHL Oiler. Put them together. And then find an NHL minus 170 and put it in there. You're going to be like, LIB.
Or just roll them over.
Here. Yeah, trying to let into gold on a Friday night.
Joel, take it over. Come
on. Yeah, I love the Oilers here. They've been dominating teams the past couple of weeks. Ever since that embarrassment they put on against the Stars about a week and a half ago, they've been ripping through teams, mainly the Kraken. I mean, they slaughtered them in Seattle, and they slaughtered them last night in Edmonton. Even like lost to the Wild, they were a far better team. They just got absolutely goalied in that one. And yeah, the Jets on the back-to-back. I know it's a big number here for the Oilers, but the Jets have been absolutely dreadful, even with Hellbuck. And now Hellbuck's not there to clean up their errors, so Oilers should stomp him. Minus 1.5, plus 110. McDavid's finally feeling it. Him and Draisaitl really clicked last night as well in that 9-4 win over Seattle. So love the Oilers to stomp the Jets here, and the over 6.5 with the Jets goaltending situation. Terrible defense, and the Oilers still, even against Seattle, they let up 4 goals. I know a couple of them were garbage time, but still, I think the Jets can tally some goals in this one as well. So we'll do 20 on the over. And 20 on the minus 1.5 for the Oilers at plus 110.
Yeah, I'm taking the Oilers puck line plus 110 for 20. Over is probably a good play, but I didn't have it written down before this, so I'm not going to copy you on that. It's tough to back the Oilers after a win. They've had wins and then they just come out and lose the next game there. But Winnipeg is 2-0 on back-to-backs this season, but one of them was going from Carolina to Nashville. And yeah, whoever this goalie is starting for them, Tomas Milic there, 0-1, 3.65 goals against, and at 8.82 save percentage. McDavid hat trick. The Oilers just kill the Kraken every time there. So hopefully a get right spot for their sake. The puck line, maybe a race to 4 if you like the over as well, or a team total could be a good angle to play that one.
It's World Juniors Canadian goaltender Thomas Milic, or former anyway. I think he's Canadian. Sounds like a Czech name, but I think he's actually Canadian.
Yeah, I was about to say he does not sound Canadian. Yeah, no, he's from New Westminster out in BC there.
There you go. Vancouver boy.
Yeah. All right, down to the final game on the docket. We have the Detroit Red Wings -115 at the Seattle Kraken -105. Over 5.5 at -130. Under 5.5 is at +110. This is another back-to-back here. Is Seattle playing tonight, or am I misremembering that?
No,
You are
played
misremembering.
No,
Neither one of these are on a back-to-back.
No back-to-back here, but Seattle is bad to bad. 4 losses in a row there. Detroit, one win in their past 6 games there, but I just think, I remember when I looked at this game before, the Red Wings are just a better team than the Kraken. They're just a better team on paper. They have more high-end talent, better depth as well.
Just wait till they get Quinn Hughes.
I know, apparently. Not sure what center they're trading for that they're trying to get from Detroit. But I think I can't back the Kraken. Red Wings here, though, -115, I think is a decent number there. They won the first meeting 4-2 as -160 favorites and won both meetings last year. So I will take Detroit -115 for 23 puck bucks.
I got absolutely nothing here. I think that you're on the right side with Detroit, but can't trust them anyway. They won one game in the last 5, maybe 2 past 6.
One in their last 6 actually.
All right, yeah. No, if I want to bet Detroit, they got to be a pretty big dog for me. So we'll stay away from this one. If I had to bet a side, it would be Detroit, but the under 5.5, I'm close to that. So if we get some more movement on the over, maybe I would take the under, but at this point I got nothing. How about you, Dilly?
Yeah, I think this is one of those games that we're grateful that there's more in the 10 o'clock slot for. I think I really don't have a strong position. I think this is another one of those games where if you absolutely want to play it, you're probably a fan of either of the teams. Take some sort of prop points. Prop game. And also, I just want to say, unless it's like Alex Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, some sort of major goal scorer where they dominate goal scoring, just take the point, 20, 40 cents on the dollar. It's not worth it. I'm seeing you could probably put Lark and Raymond together, just put 2 of them together, get somewhere near even money, and have some fun. Just wait. There's 3 points given for every goal. For those of you who don't know that,
Not necessarily. It can be unassisted. There can be 1 point.
You're right. It could be right, or like the Penguins did last year, a goalie goal. Tristan Jarry got a goalie goal. Shout out Pens. Let's go Pens, baby. Just beat the Flyers. They beat all sorts of teams. They're going to do a lot better. Dan Muse is going to win Coach of the Year this year.
Yes.
So, in closing statements, let's go Pens.
Perfect.
Red Wings Kraken analysis
about this game.
Yeah. All right. That's the 12 game slate, dozen games there on Saturday, December 6th. Let me throw up our puck bucks here on the screen at the 58:30 minute mark on the YouTube. Oh, both of us we're spraying the board, Joel. We're spraying the board here on Saturday.
The bowl.
We're spraying the burst ball. We're definitely spraying the ball. I'll tell you that much there. But
cheers, buddy.
Yeah, just a ton of bets here. 59 minute mark on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe while you're there.
Don't forget Dilly's dollars on the Flames, was it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't forget, give my Dilly dollars.
I'll have the producer add that in post production. Make sure we get that in there.
The Dilly Dally dollars? Can we call them Dilly Dally Daily Dilly Dally dollars?
That's 20 Ds.
I don't know if we can go. I think triple D is more than enough. I don't know if we need to go quadruple D.
Double Ds is more than enough.
Fair enough.
We might be back on Saturday. There's 8 games on Sunday. We haven't really done a futures check-in in a while, so depending what's going on Saturday afternoon, evening, we might be back for the 8 game slate on Sunday. Make sure you keep an eye on YouTube for that. Also on Twitter at HockeySGPN and in the Discord, sg.pn/Discord. Oh, I remember what I was going to say now when Dilly was talking about putting like Larkin and Raymond together. There's nothing a casual bettor loves more than a plus sign. They love seeing that plus sign on that bet slip. They're like, oh my God, this is value now. So very casual trap to fall in there. Minus bets, favorites can be valuable too.
Yeah, another tidbit I want to add.
No, please.
real
I was
quick.
about to ask if you had anything else. Yeah.
Just another tidbit. So when we're doing round robins, do not put anything. Put plus odds on round robins. Sell points. Don't buy points. Okay. And that's it.
I mean, generally, it is better to use
No.
underdogs in round robins.
Yeah, no, you sell them. Oh yeah. Oh, the round robins.
Yeah.
Do not take minus 200s, minus 170s, and it does do the math. Okay, take plus 200s, plus 180, plus 300, like our boy at Sean Archer, the Jester, with the OTs. Pick your spot, take your OT round robins. You're getting 3.5 to 1 odds. If you hit 2 of them together, you mitigate the losses. Doesn't matter. Period.
Mitigate.
It pays
That's
off.
a huge word, Dilly. I didn't know you knew that word.
Oh,
I don't.
ouch.
I just heard someone else say that before.
Offending the Florida education system.
Yeah,
a bet's a bet. The number is the number. It doesn't matter.
no, the best advice is bet singles. Is you get the least juice on. No, you know where you get the least juice? Do you guys know? I've said it enough for now.
I know where you get the most expensive juice.
No, bet singles. Bet singles.
It's at our good friends at Novig. Novig has reduced juice on every bet.
All right.
Use code SGPN when you sign up there.
Yeah, go to Novig.
Games are starting in a minute, boys.
Games are started. It's 7 o'clock. We got puck drop here. Anything before we close it out? No.
No, we have
We're
2
good.
anthems to sing in like every game, guys.
I am Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
I'm Joel Martin. You'll find me once again supporting the Buckeyes and the Georgia Bulldogs.
And I'm Catfish Daily, and you won't find